Okay, so I can't believe I'm making a video on this. The coronavirus has gotten so big that it's definitely affecting and impacting our everyday lives. Originally, we just saw people wearing masks in public places. Then it escalated to people giving fist bumps and elbows to everyone they see just so they could prevent, the spread of germs. It's getting to a really scary point as today, the WHO officially declared the coronavirus as a pandemic as the number of infected countries have grown. As of the making of this video, Chancellor Angela Merkel went ahead and said in public, which with all due respect, I don't understand why anyone would say this, any leader would say this in public, that she sees 2/3 of Germans being infected. The United States currently has more than 1,000 cases and business disruptions are definitely under the way, including the ones that I'm going to be documenting in this video. But before we get to all of that, when you're trying to stay hygienic, don't forget to clean your balls with Manscaped.com. This video is brought to you by Manscaped.com. Manscaped is the only men's brand dedicated to below-the-waist grooming and hygiene. If you watch my channel for a while, you know that I'm a huge fan of Manscaped and their Perfect Package Essentials Kit, which is the world's first all-in-one manscaping kit that makes manscaping safe and easy. And just when you think they have it all figured out, they take it to the next level. I'm excited to be one of the first to confirm that after more than 18 months of research and development, the new Lawnmower 3.0 waterproof body trimmer has just been released. It now includes a rapid USB charging dock as well as advanced skin-safe technology for an even safer and closer manscaping experience. And as you can see, there's a new LED light attached to the Lawnmower 3.0 that illuminates your grooming areas. I love this because I typically do my manscaping in the shower and it gets a little dark in there. So this LED light allows you to see exactly where you're manscaping. Now, I recommend that you guys start with the new and improved Perfect Package 3.0 kit, which includes the brand new Lawnmower 3.0, which is cordless and waterproof, which means you can bring it into the shower with you, making it the most convenient trimmer on the market. It's also going to come with the Crop Preserver Anti-Chafing Ball Deodorant and Crop Reviver Refreshing Spray. Because you put deodorant on your armpits, right? Why wouldn't you put deodorant on the smelliest part of your body? The Crop Reviver Refreshing Spray and Crop Preserver Anti-Chafing Ball Deodorant are included in the Perfect Package 3.0 kit with the Lawnmower 3.0, which is without a doubt the best deal on their website. Plus, you get 20% off when you use promo code FlightMike on Manscaped.com. That's promo code FlightMike on Manscaped.com. Your balls will thank you. What's going on, guys? Your boy, TheFlightMike, backing out with another video. And guys, we're currently 500 subscribers away from hitting 300,000 subscribers. So make sure you're subscribed and you drop a like if you want to support the content, because we have a lot to cover in this video today. It's not typically the type of content I make. Usually, very rarely does my content ever mingle with real world issues, because basketball is seen as a form of entertainment. Very rarely, we do occasionally see it get to the point where it's affecting us in the real world, but basketball tends to be on the lighter side of things. But I have to tip my hat off to the NBA and the NCAA, because they are doing absolutely everything they could to make sure that so let's start out with the absolute freaking basics, because believe it or not a lot of people know what this disease is, and I figured who better than me, a person that's taken a leave of absence from nursing school, to explain it to you. So pretty much coronavirus is a blanket statement for this virus, but there's a specific strand of this virus known as COVID-19. And COVID-19 is a disease that's caused by the coronavirus, which emerged in China in December of 2019. The symptoms of it include cough, fever, and shortness of breath. COVID-19 can be severe, in some cases have caused death. Now, this brand new coronavirus can be spread from person to person, and it can only be diagnosed with a laboratory test. There is no coronavirus vaccine yet. Prevention involves frequent hand washing, coughing into the bend of your elbow, and staying home when you are sick. And earlier on, there were some very comical instances. For example, Stephon Marbury arrives in China, immediately gets a coronavirus test when he lands in China. And at first I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. And then this escalated to a pandemic rate, and now it's not so funny anymore. And as a result, I tip my hat off to the NBA for the way they decided to handle this, because originally I'm sure LeBron James shared the same stance as me. A few days ago, the NBA posted a memo that teams should be prepared to limit locker room exposure and to, of course, be prepared to not play with any fans in the league, in the entire arena. Could you imagine how awkward that is? Could you imagine an NBA game without fans? Think about it. Like, typically what makes the game is the energy of the fans in the arena. Imagine the amount of revenue the NBA is going to lose. This is a reality that NBA franchises have been instructed to prepare for after a memo was sent to every team saying that each franchise is required to have several contingency plans in place by Tuesday, March 10th, which was yesterday. So this includes an arrangement for an infectious disease specialist, the identifying of a specific facility to test for coronavirus, and a plan to limit the number of team and arena staff members that would interact with players. This is according to Adrian Wojnarowski. In addition to a conference call planned for Monday night involving NBA team doctors and trainers to discuss the potential next steps, a conference call meeting is reportedly scheduled for Wednesday afternoon, which is today, with team owners to figure out how to combat the coronavirus. Now, in addition to this, the league is also planning to limit locker room access to only essential team personnel before and after games. That includes coaches, front office executives, basketball, and even PR staff. Additionally, teams are reportedly being instructed to create 6 to 8 feet of space between players and media members during availability sessions outside of team locker rooms. And this is just getting more and more scary because, of course, NBA teams and NBA games are a huge tourist attraction. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm visiting New York, I want to see a game in Madison Square Garden. If I'm going to LA, I want to see the Lakers play. If I go to Miami, I want to see a Miami Heat home game. As an NBA fan, I'm going to want to do those things. Now, for the most part, not all NBA players are extremely ecstatic about this news. LeBron James came out and said the most boldest of claims, which he doesn't typically step away from bold comments, and this typically happens a lot in LeBron's career, where he'll give a knee-jerk reaction to a piece of news that he doesn't agree with, and then I think after a meeting with his publicist, he'll come back and say, okay, now that I've gotten my facts together and my facts straight, this is how I truly feel. So this is the knee-jerk reaction. LeBron James was asked how he felt about playing in front of no fans outright after the Lakers game against the Milwaukee Bucks on Friday. And LeBron responded by saying, us playing games without the fans? Nah, that's impossible. I ain't playing if I ain't got the fans in the crowd. That's who I play for. I play for my teammates and I play for the fans. That's what it's all about. So if I show up to an arena and there ain't no fans in there, I ain't playing. They can do what they want to do. Now, of course, I feel like LeBron James was just saying this in a very, this is the NBA. I'm trying to promote the NBA brand. I do this for the fans, because that's kind of how athletes are conditioned to talk. But he continued on and said, I don't know how many games I got left in my career. I don't know how many kids that may show up to a game, and they're there to come see me play, and if I sit out, then what? That's my obligation, and I understand that as well, especially with the whole controversy surrounding load management. I could see why LeBron James says, okay, you guys want me to play, I'm gonna freaking play. But LeBron James eventually walked back those exact same comments today. And of course, since Friday till today, the scare over the coronavirus obviously escalated. It was elevated to a pandemic level today. And again, don't check your stock portfolios, kids. Now, LeBron James had this to say. He said he wasn't aware that the discussion about playing games without fans was happening behind closed doors when he made his comments on Friday. And he's revised his position, saying while he would be disappointed to play without fans, he and his teammates were going to listen to the experts. So it was like I was saying, LeBron James was just trying to promote the NBA brand, say it's all about the fans. I only play for the fans, and it's very important for me to have my game and my greatness visualized and witnessed by the fans. But if this is how it is, then I respect it. Now, and the reason I'm making this piece of content today is we are going to see even more drastic measures being taken. The NBA is considering moving games to cities not yet affected by the coronavirus as the league plans its next steps. But here's what's interesting, and this is probably the very first domino that's going to fall, and I actually have to tip my hat off to the Golden State Warriors for doing this, because NBA spokesman Mike Bass released this statement with the latest on the coronavirus situation. He said, in accordance with the directive of the city of San Francisco, the March 12th game between the Brooklyn Nets and the Golden State Warriors at Chase Center will be played without spectators. We are closely monitoring the developments to determine the appropriate course for future Warriors home games, and will continue to work with local governments, the CDC, and public health experts to protect the health of our fans, players, coaches, and staff in NBA markets across the country. First of all, I would like to tip my hat off to the Golden State Warriors for being so progressive. Of course, this is as a result of San Francisco releasing a statement saying that there cannot be conventions of over 1,000 people in one area. And this is the Warriors' reaction to it. But they're going to be the first team, them and the Brooklyn Nets, but this is primarily the Warriors. They're going to be the first team that's going to play against each other without anybody in the crowd. And it's going to be very interesting. One thing that I guess we could kind of look forward to in terms of being basketball fans is you're going to be able to hear the players yell at each other a little bit more, but you're not going to hear music. It's not going to be as intense. It's going to be like you're watching high school basketball, but like Division 5 basketball. You know what I mean? It's going to be like you're watching a D-League game almost, but way more extreme. So it should be very interesting to see how things are going to continue on forward, because the NBA is completely different as a result of the coronavirus. Now, guys, I want to make a video on how the NCAA is also going to change as a result of the coronavirus. I feel like that deserves its own video. I don't want this video to get too long. So make sure you drop a like and you subscribe if you enjoy the content. And let me know in the comment section down below, do you think the NBA is doing its part in making sure that they prevent the outbreak of COVID-19? Or do you think there's more that they should be doing? Or do you think they're possibly even overreacting? I would like to hear your opinions in the comment section down below. I think it's good that they're being so sensitive to everybody's concerns. I'm your boy, TheFlightMike, and I'll catch you guys in the next upload. Guys, I was just about to render this video when I got this news, but it's official. March Madness is going to be held. The NCAA men's and women's tournament is going to be held without any fans in the stands. Of course, close family is going to be allowed, but this year we're going to get a March Madness, an NCAA tournament without any fans in the stand. This is according to the president of the NCAA, Mark Emmert. Wow. A standalone video with further details will be coming to you guys soon.